Happy Sunday. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, I thought that was turned down. It is, isn't it? Do you know we had problems with this last week? Oh, you can see us.
Oh, we can see this time.
Yeah. Last week we had all sorts of technical problems and you couldn't see us for love nor money. Hope you're doing okay. Mind you saying that, it might be playing up. Can you see us, guys? Good to see you. Lovely to be with you this Sunday and to share some energy with you. Hi, cool. Cheryl. Hello, everybody. It's good for you to come through to chat to us, see that you're doing okay. How are you doing? It's daylight, guys. Not used to that, are we?
I know, it's beautiful. It's been such a nice day today.
I know. Honestly, it was quite funny because I forgot. I mean, I've got quite a lot of modern technology that does return the time, but I've got a little old clock at the side of my bed when I woke up this morning, and I was like, oh, thank goodness. And then when I checked, I was like, I've got an hour. So what was 20 past 8? It's 20 past 9, and that just felt like the day had rushed away from me. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. We are here tonight. We're going to have a few different things going on. We've picked the two names that we usually do. How was your week's been? Have you been okay? Let us know. Oh, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hello, thank you. What have you said there? Hi, Natalie, Jennie, how are you? Thanks, Robert. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I'm really good today.
Hasn't been very well, I haven't actually. I picked up my granddaughter's 24-hour pukey bug. So from Friday night onwards to about 3 o'clock yesterday, was not pleasant is all I can say. But Natalie and I work together. I do an event with another lady once a month, but Natalie came along on Friday and did some platform work with me. And I can't tell you how fantastic she was. She was absolutely amazing. She did really well. And she just worked like a trooper, and we just had the most amazing time.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, we had a good laugh. The hall was packed, as it always is, so we had a lot of people there. So that was really good. We were quite happy. And you know, it was good for us. We've seemed to have struggled with ill health, haven't we, for a few weeks?
Yeah, it's been horrible.
Yeah, which is a bit of a pain, but we now seem to be on the other side of it, moving forwards, I should say.
I don't want to move backwards. Don't want it again.
No. So we've decided that we are moving into the better. Now the weather's going to get warmer, we think that will sort it out. But we're doing okay. Look at us all laugh. It's so funny because we have to lay down here. It's so weird seeing us. So we're going to do a couple of different things for you. We bought which is my board. It is like a it's not a Ouija board. We have got a Ouija board here, but this is more like how can I put it? It's like a message board, I guess, isn't it? A spirit board, but it's just kind of open to, got a slightly different layout to what it usually has, which we normally use. So we're going to be using that for some of your questions tonight, and then we're going to be doing the readings as we normally do. So we do just check that you're okay, and that you're all right, and that everybody is, you know, okay. Let us know where you're from. Dom, Sunday's your best day. That's lovely. We do. Chris Bird is watching. That's your brother-in-law.
Yeah. Hi, Chris. He's going to love that.
Delete.
Yeah.
So, hope you're doing well. You know, I always like to give a little Tindergate update for you guys, just so we know how we're doing. All going okay. I'm quite happy with where I am, what I'm doing. I haven't had any disastrous dealings just yet, so I'm quite happy. Keeping moving on, as we say. And to be fair, to tell you how well it's going, I haven't been on there for a while, so it must be settling quite well, and we must be doing all right. So I hope you're okay. Oh, Felix Stone. Hello to Paula Gillingham.
Hello.
Lovely, loads of you to pop up. Glastonbury.
I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
I've never been before.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be very spiritual, isn't it? With loads of spiritual stuff. And
that sounds fabulous. Bridlington. Oh, I've got a friend down in Bridlington, Wiltshire. That's lovely. So we are cracking on. I'm going to roll first. And I don't know whether the lady is with us. Thanks for sharing, guys. We always say thank you. We've got a little pin on there now, which is fab, which we love. So I'm going to give the Warwick. Oh, Robert, you know, Warwick is lovely. I've been to Warwick Castle.
Oh, that's my favourite place.
I know.
I absolutely love it there.
To be honest, Robert, I've done a few ghost hunts in Warwick Castle. And I have found it. Have you ever done a hunt there?
No, I haven't. No, I was going to for my, was it hen night? But yeah, we didn't end up doing it in the end, which was a shame. So.
Oh, yeah, I've done a couple and I've absolutely loved it over there. And and Kaylee's watching. You've got your whole family on tonight.
I know. Hi, Kaylee.
And so really, I loved it. I found the castle really haunted, and then I've spent days in Warwick and had mooches around the town. And there's a little microbrewery in Warwick, and I had to frequent a couple of pints in there in the microbrewery, just down from the castle actually, which was really lovely. Oh, where was that lady from? Tampa, Florida. Wow, Irish Rainbow. That's lovely. So we're going to carry on with where we are. And what we're doing. My first reading is for a lady called Mary Malky. I don't know if she's with us. I will wait and see if she does pop up. If she doesn't, then we will go on to Natalie's. If she's not there, then we'll crack on tonight. So we do just like to have a little chat and see where we are, what we're doing, and what's going on.
Attilia.
Oh, Attilia. Hi, Attilia, my darling. You always pop up and see me. Are the girls in bed? I hope you're doing okay. And Attilia, we must have that coffee. We always say we are and we're going to have it, but we never actually do.
No.
So we should just catch up for that coffee, because it would be nice and to see the girls. So that would be lovely.
Okay.
It doesn't look like. I haven't seen. Have you seen us, Steve?
I've not been looking, I've been busy.
No,
Sorry.
I haven't seen anything that I've been looking at.
What name am I?
Mary Malky. Malky?
Not that I can see.
No. Okay. No, don't worry. That's fine. So I'll keep my eye open. If she does pop up, I can go to her. But she popped up on the hi Tracy. She popped up on the thing earlier. So who's your lady?
And my one is Chelsea Gordon. Chelsea Gordon.
Yep, Chelsea Gordon. Are you there? So these are people who have registered their email address for the free reading tonight. Looking very summery. Thank you. Feeling like the summer's out.
I know, so am I, with all my flowers.
I know. There's spring flowers on your boots there.
I know.
I can't say anything. So yeah. Don't start, Natalie.
10 minutes in, we've gone.
All I'm picturing is like...
Sorry, we were having a bit of a giggle earlier on. I showed Natalie a short video.
That was lovely.
That is probably going to give her the highlight of her week, which made me giggle when it came through, and so I showed it to Natalie, and she's not stopped laughing about it since.
Oh
it
dear.
was a brilliant video, but
yeah, she's not on there either.
Oh, okay. So we're going to crack on. What I want you to do, just so it's easier, is because the board is slightly different, we have a yes and a no on the board. So we have is no yes, try again perhaps. Then we've got days of the week, and then we've got numbers, and then we've got star signs. So what we really need you to do, we will do some proper readings in a little while, but what we said we always try and do different things. So we're going to work with the board. We're going to be using our pendulums that we've got here. So really what we need is for you to give us some simple questions. Hi Katie from the USA. Don't be sorry, I love watching you laugh. Thanks, Dom. So really we just kind of want some questions that we can answer through the board and have a look at things as what we're doing. And that then will be kind of quite easy for us to get the messages through the board for you. And that will be easy. My phone's buzzing on the side there. I'll just ignore it. Right, so let's just see where we are.
Okay.
What messages? I really need just some questions. Have you got direct questions, guys, rather than just asking for a reading?
Anything
we need
like,
something,
are you moving or anything?
Relationship, work, any questions like that, if you pop up and we can ask the board. Okay, I'm going to go to Robin Durham.
Okay.
Oh God! Hold on, Robin.
You do what I normally do.
Rob, you've only got it's a little thing. Okay. Can either of you see a house move for me or any time soon? This is for Robin Durham. Okay. Oh God, no, I can't.
That's
right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll have a go first, and let's just have a look. So we want to ask whether there'll be a house move soon. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go around the board and we'll see. So perhaps it's being circled here. I'm going to see if I can get some more information on that, because at the moment all I'm getting is just perhaps coming through. Ah, but then as I hold it over yes, I seem to be getting a yes coming through as well. So I would say that we are looking quite positive with that. Nothing else seems to be moving. I'm just going to hold my arm because I've got quite a sore arm at the moment. Let me see if I can get any time frame on that for you. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this arm.
Mm-hmm.
So we seem to be having May coming up, moving quite strongly. But then 9 comes up as well. So I think we've got May and September as two kind of energies coming up for us directly. And I think this seems to be quite positive for you, because I feel that there's quite a nice strong energy with this. I feel the time isn't quite ready, but I feel that you'll start to get things moving. And I don't even really think it's a financial area that's holding it back. I do think there are other aspects that's delaying this. And I think once you kind of get through shifting this, I think things are going to start moving. I almost feel as well for you that one person does want to move and one doesn't. So is it you that does, your husband doesn't? I'm not quite sure, but I do get a feeling, you know, giving me the feeling there of it will happen. Hold on, there's another one there. Where's that one about? Oh, there's another one there and I missed it. Oh. Just going to write another name down, guys, just, and I know that Natalie's going to be next, but I just, sometimes they pop up.
Mm-hmm. You got a...
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a... So this is quite important. I do like to say that we don't deal anything to do with financial... God, my brain's gone to sleep. Oh, God, what is it we don't deal with? Health. Finance,
and law.
Pregnancy and legal.
Yeah,
yes, see,
legal.
I should know that off of them asleep. Used to do it when I was on Sky TV, but my brain just doesn't seem to be working tonight. So yeah, the board is really quite clear. I would say there is a house move on the cards coming up fairly soon, but I feel a couple of things almost universally need to fall into place first before it actually does fall into place for you. Once that's done, I think that'll be quite good for you. Now over to Natalie.
Okay, I've got Pat Burley, and she put, will I find love again?
Oh.
So I'm just going to put the pendulum over the top. Should I put them over? Okay, and I'm just going to put them over. Okay.
Ooh.
It's a strong one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, they're saying yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very strong.
It is.
That's for Pat Burley.
Okay, and I'm just going to go over the months as well for you.
It doesn't look like it's that far away, does it?
No. I'm going to say January.
That's not as busy. Yeah, it's quieting down, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to say next year for you, Pat, okay? And I want to say sort of January, February time next year, okay? But they're definitely saying yes. I do feel like you need to clear the past as well. They're just saying to me, you need to clear your past as well before you can move forward. So I think there's an old relationship or something that you're holding on to, okay? And I don't feel like it was the best relationship either. So they're just saying that I think you need to clear things for you to actually move forward. Let's have a look. I actually feel like the gentleman will probably have nice, he's got dark hair, he's quite a medium build as well. I'm getting an M name with him as well, okay, and he's quite attractive. So, ooh. Okay, just bear with me. I'm just going to see if he's got a star sign. Ooh.
It's quite strong.
Yeah. Are you on here? Sorry, Pat. Are you on here, Pat Burley? I'm just going through the star signs at the minute, so
It's
just
not,
bear
it's
with
not
me.
Sagittarian.
No, it's gone now. So I'm picking up.
Mind you, that's quite active, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Libra came out strong, didn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be Libran.
And I think he's going to be Libran as well.
Yeah. Yeah, enjoy. That's really cool.
Yep, so as they say, they're just saying clear what the past, with the past relationship, okay, so you can move forward easily, okay, and they're just saying around January, February time, and I do feel the gentleman has got an M name, okay, and he's got dark hair, he's quite a slim medium build, probably about 5'11" to 6 foot tall, very nice looking, okay, Pat, so this, and he's going to be a Libran as well, okay, so something nice to look forward to.
I also picked up on Colleen Barnett. You asked whether your dog forgave you having put her to sleep. Yes, of course, that goes without saying. I want to say, Colleen, that I do think that she was in pain and I do think that she'd been struggling for probably a little while and that you possibly kept her going for longer than you should have done. And I think you know that. But I think, Colleen, you know, to be honest, you know, it was a tough decision. It always is. They're like our family. We love them so much. But I do know that you have made the right decision. And I do know that you will feel peace as you move into the summer. And although I think you may get another doggy, Pat really should come through. I don't think that it will be quite yet. But I do know she's happy. And if any of you ever know a poem called Rainbow Bridge, have a look at Rainbow Bridge and have a look and see how that is.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
you see the poem as well.
Yeah.
It's got really nice poems as well, let's say.
Yeah. So have a look for that, my darling. And it is heartbreaking. I sobbed for bloody weeks when you have to make these decisions. And I've recently had to give one of my cats away, and I've got 5 now down to 4, and I didn't want to give him away. But after 2.5 years, he'd been fighting so much with one of my other cats, I just couldn't bear to see him being attacked anymore. So unfortunately I had to give him a new home, which for me is heartbreaking. But I know he's okay. He's gone to a lovely house. So I do know how it is difficult with our dogs. Oh, what was that? Sorry, didn't see that. Oh, Dawn, nice haircut, Jenny. Anything for me, please? Oh, actually, I'm having it cut tomorrow. It's looking a bit long. I normally have it chopped quite short. So I am going to be much shorter next week because this to me is too long. So I'm going to have it all chopped off. So let's have a look. Adrienne Keating, liked and shared. Will I move, please? We've had one like that before. Let's just have a look. Let's have a look for Adrienne. Let's see about a move. Let's see if we can get where we are. Again, yeah, it does look like there's a house move coming up for you. Definitely, yeah, Adrienne, yeah, there is. Or Adrienne, maybe, I don't know how to pronounce your name. There is a house move coming up. Let's just see how far away we are from it. Possibly 5 months, which takes us down towards the Christmas period, but that seems quite strong. So I think we're looking within 5 months, there is possibility of a house move coming up. And I feel I need to say to you that you just need to be ready, because I think when it happens it will go really quickly. So I feel for you it should be just kind of ready to pack up, move, get ready, clear out, like you've done that, haven't you? You've had a good clear out.
Oh gosh, yeah, it took me 3 days. Was it 3 days or 4 days? And we got a big skip.
We got a skip.
It just got everything out of the house. I couldn't believe how much accumulated rubbish was.
But do you feel better now? It's
a lot better, yeah, so much
good
easier.
To have clearing, isn't it? But yeah, definitely there is a house move. I'd say within 5 months, and I would say just enjoy it, and just, you know, when it comes it'll be right. I do see the number 37, and I do see a British racing green coloured front door, which I think is going to be important for you when it comes through. And I think that it's going to have quite a nice drive as well, and I can see a brick paved drive down to the front door as well, my darling. Hope that's okay. Lovely.
Okay.
What's all on there?
Yeah, I've got Elena Colin, and she's asking about
Cologne.
Cologne, sorry.
Yes.
Cologne. Oh yeah.
I've had that. We've had you before, my darling. I know how to pronounce your name, Elena.
Sorry. But you're asking about a financial situation will become better for you and your 3 boys, okay? And I'm just going to check on the board for you, okay? Okay. It's quite strong. I do feel yes for you, Elena, okay? But what I feel is, okay. Just bear with me. I had it there and then it just left me.
Somebody said they were in tears. Colleen Barrett, oh my God, ladies in tears, thank you so much. Oh God, we are just in hilarious mode tonight.
Okay, they're saying yes. I had it in my head then. It just disappeared.
Have you lost your flow, Mo?
I have. I don't know where it's gone. Tip of my tongue.
Your financial situation will get better, you were saying, weren't you?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't think
that's what she's saying as well.
Okay.
I'm currently out from work due to surgery, had 2 so far,
Okay.
so that's why she's worrying about finances.
I don't
Thanks,
feel like
Shelley, for sharing.
I don't feel like you've got a lot of support around you either, Elena. That's what I was trying to say. It just makes it so difficult as well.
She's just said, I don't know if my job is still there.
Okay. I'll find that. I feel perhaps for that as well.
About the job.
But I actually feel her actually doing something on her own at home. I don't actually feel like you're going to be, you know, working for somebody else. I actually feel like you're going to find something that you can do at home. So you can actually be with your family and you can actually make some money as well. But let me just find the month as well for around this for you. That was the improvement, okay? Okay. I can actually see you selling something as well, Elena. Okay, they give me the 4th. So I feel like the next month or so.
I've been looking into homework.
Okay. But they're showing me doing something for yourself, and I do feel like you're going to be doing something in the next month or so. So I won't be given April as a very strong month for you, okay? I just feel like the decision's going to be made there, okay? I do feel like something completely different than what you're doing now. But like I say, I just feel like you're going to need the internet, okay? And I do feel like you're going to be selling something, okay? Okay. But that's what I'm getting for you, Elena. I hope that helps. Thank you.
Bless. I want to now come to Shelley Jade Flynn. It says, is it worth me waiting for the bloke I'm seeing? His name is Chris. Let's just have a look. Also, while we're doing this, we always say about you always ask for private readings. So I always like to put it out there. If you do want a private reading with Natalie or myself, if you want a reading with Natalie, contact her through the page. She's either just directly PM her. If you ping her a message, she'll be able to give you a reading.
Oh.
If you want to...
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. If you want to have a reading with me, go on my website, jenniegrayson.com. Jennie, Jennie. If you go on the webpage, just scroll down to the bottom and there's a little bit down there you can fill in and just ping it off and it'll go straight into my inbox and that'll be sorted for you. So, Shelley Jade Flynn is the bloke you're worth seeing, Chris. Why do I feel I only see half of him? Let me have a look. You're having doubts, Shelley. You've waited a while for him. Well, it immediately goes mad on yes. So it appears he is. But I've got loads of barriers there, Shelley. I can't seem to be able to clear where I need to be. And I feel that he has baggage, to be honest, Shelley. So I think that you're going to have to put your foot down. Oh, thank you, Dottie. I think you're going to have to put your foot down and I think you're really going to have to be quite firm. I think there needs to be some boundaries here. And I think you need to be quite determined about what it is that you want to achieve because it's not that I think he's stringing you along. What I think is happening is he's become a little bit complacent with the way things are, as if they've rolled on long enough, and he feels as if he's, you know, quite happy doing what he's doing, and it's as if he's just, you know, in a place where he's just quite comfortable. And I think really, to be fair to you, you've got to knock him outside of that comfort zone, Shelley, if you really want to be able to move this relationship forward. It seems to suit him for now, but I do think that really it needs to be something a little bit different if you want more. And I really think by Christmas, and I know we think that's a long way off, but the months do trundle along, we're nearly in April, I do think by Christmas you're going to find that you have actually got a lot more energy around this relationship, and it is moving, you know, much more quicker. And I do think there is longevity for you. Sometimes these things do just take a little bit longer, but I think if you're keeping yourself in a stronger place, then just keep going, because I know that all will sort itself out for you. Thank you, my darling. Over to you, Nat.
Okay, I've got Avril Sweeney. Okay, Avril. And she's saying, will I leave my job? Okay, let's just find out. Okay. Okay, Avril, I'm getting a strong yes around this, okay? And what I pick up from this is I'm not feeling really appreciated with what I do, okay? I don't feel like I'm getting appreciated for the amount that I do, okay? I also feel like I need some more money, okay? I'm not getting paid enough. Okay. And I just feel like I need a change as well. Okay. I don't feel like it's going to be straight away, and I do feel like in the next couple of months for you, okay?
Yes, she's just said.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I do feel like it's going to be in the next couple of months. I really want to say sort of June, July time for you, Avril, okay? But I feel like I'm going to do something completely different as well, okay? I feel like something, a big change around what I'm doing, okay? I actually see training around you as well, okay? I'm just seeing training, and I feel like I'm going to be training into something different. But like I said, I definitely feel around June, July time for you, Avril. Yeah. There is strong, July. Okay. Okay, I hope that helps you, Avril. Thank you very much.
Dom, hello darling, Dom Lee Carr. You've popped up a couple of messages, so I do want to come to you. I know you're one of our biggest fans, so I don't want to leave you out, and I know how much you enjoy, you know, seeing me in that, and I wanted to come to you. You've put, will you move house and will you get married? And funnily, the odd thing is with both of these, I kind of feel they will both be in the same year. What I don't think is, I don't think it will be this year. I think I'm feeling 2019. Is it 2019? Yeah, it's 2019.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. My brain is not working.
I don't help either.
It's not even like, you know, remotely where we are now. What decade is it? Where are we? No.
Sorry guys,
We're on one.
let me just put my brain back in. I think I must have fell out before I come in the hut. Let's just have another look. Let's just have a look, Dom. Hi from New York City,
Hello.
Kathy. Hi. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for Dom. Look like you got any teeth. Natalie's just paused on the screen. And she just doesn't like. Mind you, look at me. Like Billy Butler.
You're looking at me going, where's your teeth, Natalie?
Right, Dom, let's have a look. We've still got the comments, but again, we've lost it. We can't see ourselves.
Oh dear.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've got a very clear yes for you there, Dom. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It will happen. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, you're not that far away from all of this, you know. because I kind of see there is quite a lot of change coming up for you anyway. I think you'll move home. The thing I want to say for you, Dom, is I feel you're keener to get married than your partner. Not that they don't want to get married. It just seems that they're quite happy, you know, you've done the commitment bit in other ways. So it's almost like, oh, I don't want to be what, and I can just hear somebody saying we don't need a bit of paper to prove we love each other. That's just what I'm feeling. So part of me just thinks that you will definitely get married. What's her? Oh,
Can you see it?
yeah, it's stuck in, isn't it? Bless. Have you seen the comment, Steve?
Which one?
You missed the important one.
Oh, right, okay.
So Dom, I just kind of think that you've got a lot happening. I think really there is almost like I feel somebody's settled, you're not, but I think you will get married, you will move home. I think the house move comes first. I then think that you move on to going into doing the marriage bit afterwards as well. But I do think it's all in the same year, and I do feel I'm more next year. I hope that's helped you, and love to you always, my darling. Thanks for popping on.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why that suddenly started getting noisy.
Yeah.
Popping up.
Okay, got Michelle Lynn Downty. Okay, will things change for the better for you? Okay, I do feel like things have been really, really difficult for the past couple of months for you. Okay, and I want to say money around this as well. Okay. I do feel like I need to get rid of a lot of rubbish as well within myself, okay? And I just feel like there's so much energy going on. And like Jenny said before about the shifting, you know, out with the old, in with the new as well. And I feel like decluttering as well. I just need to get rid of lots and lots of stuff out of my life at the minute.
Who's that for you've got there?
Michelle Lynn Downty.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for
Okay. But I just feel like it's not at the moment, okay? And I do feel like things are really stuck at the minute, okay? But they're just saying, okay, health, money, all. Okay, thank you. I just feel like I need a shift, this massive energy surge. And I feel like this is going to be in the next couple of months, okay, for you? You've just got a lot of things to deal with first. Trying to shift this energy. Okay, let's have a look around the months for you. Okay. Okay. See, I'm putting towards August, September time for you as well, okay, Michelle? I just feel like around August, September time for you, okay? And I just feel that things will shift, okay, and ease up around that time. Huh?
Just getting messages upon messages. Is it the iPad that's making the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is trying to get rid of the sound.
I think so, but it's turned off if it's muted. Why are they coming through?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay. Maybe it's the phone, is it?
It shouldn't be. No, I don't think so.
Okay. But they're definitely saying around August, September time for you, okay, Michelle? But like I say, it's just clearing this energy and just out with the old, in with the new. Also, I'd suggest getting some sage as well and saging your house, okay? Going through each room and just burning the sage. I've got some here, so I'll show you what. It's just, my room's coloured.
That's when we did our spells. We got it all stuck all over it.
But that's all you do is you just burn a bit of that. I'll burn some now, I'll show you. And then it'll just light up like that, and then blow it and just go around each room. Smudging. Okay? But make sure you've got a plate or something underneath it, because all the ash and stuff falls down. But yeah, the smell.
It's lovely.
I know.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's lovely.
Mm.
But yeah. Make sure that's off.
I want to... Sorry, have you finished?
Yeah, no, that's it. Steve's stuck getting high for the smell.
It's like a big whopping turkey or something. Yeah. Big Christmas dinner.
Just need the onion stuffing, isn't it?
It's smells lovely.
Okay, I want to come to Karen Cadman, please, if I can. You said you had a car accident and that you've never been yourself since. I don't need the board to answer this. I want to come to you directly myself. What I am going to do, because I just feel it's important to have a look at a few cards here. Can you have a look at Karen Cadman if she pops up for me, please?
Yeah.
I do know that this has had such a big impact. What this has affected is your physical, emotional, spiritual, everything. And I think that sometimes you just need to take time. I feel like I want to say to you, Karen, this is Karen Cadman, that you've got to walk around barefoot. I think you've got to ground yourself. I think you've got to start to either do yoga, Pilates, meditation, something where you're pulling yourself back in tune with the universe. Because the problem is this trauma has been so imprinted into your body that you're just not able to shake the energy of it that you want to. So I think really there is some kind of energy going on there. But I think for yourself, you just need a bit more patience with yourself, because I do know that things are going to start working through. Let's have a look where we are.
Thank you, she said.
Okay, my darling. Yeah, there is a lot that has happened in this time, and although I think you may have healed physically, I do still feel again pain in my shoulder, purposely more my right shoulder, I have to say, which is giving me, and I think this keeps giving you a spasm or a sharp shock that's waking you at night, is what I want to say. I do feel that your family even now are starting to say, you know, what's up, you know, you've all healed, but this is not the problem, and the pain you've got now, Karen, is not to do with the physical, it is the emotional, spiritual side that is just taking some time to heal on this.
I used to meditate, but my mind's not the same.
Yeah, Karen, you've got to really try and still that mind and be at peace. You know, if the universe wanted you on the other side, they would have taken you. And the deal is really, Karen, this was not your fault with this accident. This was created, you know, a lot of energy within you. And I think the impact has ricocheted all through your body. I can see you getting more of a stronger side as you're moving through. And I think really the summertime is going to be the greatest time of healing for you. Yeah, and I can see that's coming out here that you're stuck in the old beliefs that, you know, that this was given to you, and, you know, it's kind of left a really black energy with you. The Hierophant that comes out is about stuck in our old beliefs. It's about not being able to shake the positive energy and knowing where we want to be with life. So really, this is just saying that you will get back up where you should be. I do think June is going to be the greatest time for you, and I think this is going to show a lot of energy. And really, actually, things do go back to normal, but I think you're not articulating how you feel things should be. I think you've just kind of contained all that energy, and once the physical was sorted, which was the primary to make sure is okay, I then think that this is okay. What I want to say to you, Karen, is these things are written in the stars before we're even born. So this accident was always destined to happen. It's more of an acceptance of just knowing that it's there, that you've come through.
Yeah, sorry. You're right, it's hard.
I find it difficult.
Yeah.
I know you do, my love, but I can see you starting to progress with things. Cars are cars, they're just lumps of metal. As long as you're okay, the spirit world is important for you, and I can see that. You are locking yourself in emotionally. I do think your sleep is not good, and I do think you either need to go and talk to somebody, whether that's a psychic close to you or whether that's more of a counsellor style person. I think it's just made you realise how close to the end of life you could have been if it had been even worse, or if there was even more going on for you. So it will start to progress, and I think June, you're being shown as very strong actually, Karen. So I just want to say to you, keep that energy moving forward. Keep yourself in a strong place of just wanting to know where you need to be. And on the back of that, you're going to find that you will energise yourself, and things will start to shift, certainly around the month of June, if not before. Love and light, darling. Thank you for letting me give you a reading there.
Okay.
Over to you then, my darling. Should we put the board away now?
Yeah, can do, yeah.
And we'll go back to doing the... do you want to use the other one, or should we just do some ordinary readings now?
We could try them, couldn't we?
We could try the other board.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to end up falling off my chair. Right. I'm now going to use the actual Ouija board here, which is my Ouija board. I've had this for a very long time. You can see that it's starting to get a bit old. Now, because we're using the Ouija board, we always take protection quite seriously. We have a pure silver coin here, and we do have a glass that we sometimes use for it as well. We also have the New Testament Bible. This is really just because, you know, when we are working with these, we do need to make sure that we're not encouraging anything dark or negative to come through. We're working really with the light with these things. And, you know, I've used the board for many years. I've done literally hundreds of seances and never had a problem. It's because, isn't it, you need to be in control.
Yeah.
You need to have good protection around you. You need to know what it is that you're doing. Yeah. Do you want to use pendulum or glass? Yeah, use the glass if you want. Yeah. So let's have a go. Right, no, that's good. Yeah, that's fine, Karen. I think you really need to release it on a different level, and once you have, you'll be fine. Right, so this is the Ouija board that we use. We do seances and have done things like this before, and this isn't a proper seance. We are using this as a form of spirit board for you guys tonight, rather than having it as an actual seance board, but really the energy is quite the same. So let's just see what messages it's. Let's just see if we can find one. Pat Briley, you don't like them. No, and I understand a lot of people don't actually. They are actually a great tool. I don't actually have a problem with them. I do understand. I think what the problem is, the hype from media is not good.
No, so
you know, you get films and
Satan and everything else, and
and I know a lot of people that have used them have not always had the best experiences, and that's maybe because you're not qualified or trained to use them. We rock up, we have a bit of a laugh, you know, most of the time we're pissed when we do it, and that's not a good way to do it. So really, we shouldn't be doing it. It should be worth more just taking time to actually have a look at what, you know, it's a very safe board. Me and Natalie using it, it's not a problem. But I do understand that people don't particularly like it, and that's absolutely fine. So let's just see who we've got coming through here. Okay, so it's more a question we're looking for rather than... Good, Daniel's feeling that. Yeah, let's have a look. Robert Round, that's lovely. Okay, we need specific questions, guys, to ask the board. Right, I'm going to go to Leanne Sweeney. My daughter talks to someone in her sleep. Is it my grandparents talking to her? Okay.
Let's see the rest of the message.
So this is Leanne Sweeney. Let's just have a look.
Okay.
Right, let's just have a look. So we want to see. So can we ask the board, please, is it Leanne Sweeney's grandparent that's visiting her children, please? If so, can you please go to yes? Yeah, that's moving really well. Yeah, it seems that it is, Leanne. That seems really lovely. Can you tell me specifically who it is, please, Spirit? Ah,
I thought so.
it's Nan, more than Grandad. And what, can you tell me what she does, please? Sit on bed.
Oh.
So she sits on the bed, Leanne. That's lovely. And I think that she just is really protective of your children, watches over them. I think that I think it was your daughter, was it, will see you, as in sees her. And she keeps showing me very white hair as well.
She's lovely.
Yeah, she is a very warm lady. And she's really protective. She's very sweet. She comes with a really lovely scent to her.
I don't think she was very tall either, because she comes into me and she's quite sort of 5'4", 5'5" tall. I don't think she was very tall.
She gives me a bad hip or a bad leg as well, maybe towards the end, because I feel there was some pain there. What is that one as well? I just wanted to get that one. Oh, my friend died of a hit and run recently. Can you ask him if he's okay? So that's Jessica Jade. Let me just write that down. So yeah, Nan is definitely there with her. Can Spirit please give us any name or any indication as well if there are other spirits there as well? Joan. Can you place Joan? Oh, I think I've got a Can you give me any answer on that, Leanne? Do you know who Joan is? The board, the spirits have just given us the name of Joan coming through there. And can you give us another name for a grandfather or grandfather? Oh, it's quite strong.
Yeah. John.
We get Joan and John. They may not actually be your grandparents, Leanne, but can you see if they are linked in spirit somewhere, please? Because I know that they are connecting there somewhere with people in spirit as well. And your nan keeps asking if you have her ring, darling. So if you can confirm that she shows me and just wants to know if you've got her ring, because she keeps showing it to me as well.
Good breathing with her as well as she comes in.
She had problems with her breathing.
Shortness of breath towards the end.
Yeah, no, just let me know as well. We're just going to break this now. We're just going to go down to goodbye. So we're just literally moving out of cells now, guys, obviously. Thank you. So let's just take it back to the beginning. Let's get another one. We had another message here from Jessica Jade. Your friend of yours was killed in a hit and run recently. So we just want to ask the spirit board. This is for Jessica Jade. Can you confirm, please, Jessica, that you are still with us? Because we just want to know that, you know, you're still with us before we link in as we ask the board here. Oh my God, they are my grandparents. Anne Warman, wow, maybe it's them popping in as well. Let's just have a look. Okay, so let's just see if your friend is okay. So Spirit, we want to ask, there was a hit and run recently for Jessica Jade. Can you please give me any message or any word that the board can give us with relations to this, please? Can you tell me if they have arrived in spirit safely? Yes. They need time to heal. But are safe and receiving healing. Mum is yeah. Mum is devastated. Funeral. Okay. Hope you can understand that, Jessica. There's just some information there about going, having some healing. Mum is obviously very traumatised, of course, about this, and that seems to be okay. So it's more just a case of knowing that everything is going to be okay. And so, Jessica, I know how traumatic this is for everybody around you at this moment, but I do just know there is a really warm kind of don't worry about it feeling is what I really desperately want to say here. So just know that they have arrived safely, and I do think that the person who hit them will be caught, will be brought to justice. It's just time. I actually think a CCTV will actually pick them up. And then, but I haven't seen a pop up.
No, I haven't seen a pop up.
So I don't know if you are still there, Jessica. I hope you are. But can you take it down to goodbye for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's it, fab. So I hope that was okay for you, Jessica. Right, let's just have a look. What other message? Let's go. Should we go? Oh, I actually want to go to that one. Celeste Rincon, is it? You've put, is heaven how we think it is? Yeah, heaven really is. It is actually, yeah, whatever you think you want it to be and how you feel it should be, as in it's like here, but in a much more loving, beautiful way. I mean, if you wanted £1 million in a Porsche, you could have one, but I think when you get to spirit, you understand that the realisation is that it's not about the materialism of things, and that it is more about the way that we should have maybe lived our lives down here. We are connected to all our loved ones. We do live in houses, and, you know, we have loads of lovely things over there, but heaven is blesses and lots of love up there. It's not the harsh energy that we have down here. It is just a beautiful connection up there.
That's my grandma. Now I'm happy.
Ah, yeah. And who was that?
That was the same lady. Is she there?
Jessica. My pleasure. Did she?
I don't know where she's going now.
They're coming thick and fast.
Yeah. Yeah, so I hope that's okay. And again, we were saying earlier about readings. If you want to have a reading with the lovely Natalie, her diary's as busy as mine, but if you want to have a reading with her, contact her through the page, and just, you know, directly book your reading with Natalie through this page, and then she'll confirm prices and everything. And if you want a reading with me, go to my webpage, which is www.JennieGrayson, JennieGrayson, JennieGrayson.com, or call my office on 01908 563 477. So it's just if there's anybody that wants a reading from this. I'm getting really warm.
I know.
Do you want some more water, Natalie?
Yeah, go for it. Do you want a bit more?
No, I'm right.
It has been quite warm today though, hasn't it? It's nice. Finally getting the nice weather. I hope it stays like it.
Yeah. I don't like it too hot though.
No.
When it gets too sweaty hot, I get
horrible.
I don't like that, walking around in a constant sweat.
Spring's my favourite time.
Yeah. Yeah. And winter for me, actually. I do love this. We've got snow
Autumn.
apparently next weekend.
Yeah. Oh, is that when it's coming?
Yeah, we've got snow again. We've done the beast from the east, the mini east from the beast from the east. I don't know what they'll call this one, but we've got to have something due to come next weekend.
Something.
Yeah. So we're using the Ouija board, so I just want to go to. I don't know. What's that one? Hold on, guys. Oh. Right, let's just keep looking at your messages. Oh, Joan is my nan. Oh, she's still here. Okay. That's the lady we did the board for. Her daughter-in-law. John is my stepdad's dad. Okay. Should we go to that one?
Yeah.
China Garrity. Are you with us, China? Did she know I was there when she passed, and did she die peacefully? Oh, there's quite a lot on there. What was her name again? China. China, are you there?
Yeah.
Dom, can you ask for people on the board? Yeah, you can. It doesn't mean they're going to come through. But China Garrity, what was her question again?
Oh God, we do this.
This is how bad I tell you. Our brain, we move off and then.
I said, yeah, I'm here. So.
Oh right, okay.
Right, you're gonna have to go
there
back.
It is. Yeah.
Did she know I was there when she passed? Did she pass peacefully? Right. Let's just have a look. So we're asking the board for China. I'm just going to open this window a bit more.
Yeah.
Right,
It's a bit warm, isn't it?
yeah. So just want to ask China for. Would this be your nan, China? I feel I want to say nan.
Yeah.
Okay. We just want to ask the board, please, if we can. China, can you confirm if that was your nan, please?
Yes.
We knew who was there. She passed peacefully. Is now out of pain. With Bill. Who's Bill, China? It just says with Bill. So don't know who that is. But
well, I'm getting a lady and she would have had like darkish hair. and glasses, and I do feel like she got quite frail towards the end as well.
China, did this lady have some teeth missing? I don't feel as if because I feel like I want to say I've got all my teeth. I know that sounds silly, but that's just how I'm feeling. And I think that's what, her uncle's bill, okay. And I think that's going to be something that I'm picking up. She's like I've got a dry mouth with her as well. So I don't know whether she had to have like the water wiped around her mouth, but I do feel that.
She showed me a bed as well, and you know them little tables that are out the front with you,
Okay,
and she showed me a glass as well with a straw in it, you know, with the top lids on, and you got the straw sticking out as well, and she said that somebody used to help her quite a bit with that as well, and she comes in and she's just saying thank you for that as well.
She also gives me like quite a dry cough, like one of those, but it didn't really clear anything, so I do get a feeling that the cough was something that she had. And as I always like to say, it's not the cough that carries you off, it's the coughing that carry you off in.
Jesus, that's a tongue twister.
I wouldn't be able to say it.
It's your coughing that carries you off.
Yeah, I did with her in the hospital.
Yeah. China, she's lovely. I do feel as well that there was a falling out after she died. There's something about an issue. She talks about the girls in the family. I don't know who this is, but I do feel that there would be some kind of altercation somewhere where people fell out. It may have sorted now, but I do get this feeling that it would have been at some point there would have been somebody that said something that wasn't very positive, either about someone in the family or about somebody that's close to them.
She also showed me 2 chains around her neck as well, like necklaces as well, and she's saying that somebody's got her necklace.
So she wore 2, did she?
Yeah, she showed me 2 necklaces.
Fab. So we're going to go down to goodbye. We're going to do one more on the board, and then we'll just do you some ordinary, ordinary readings. We've tried to give a bit of variety again, and we just tried to bring up some, you know, some little different bits that we use in our practice, you know. So I think it's
nice for us as well.
Yeah, it is.
Mix up, isn't it? Yeah.
It's nice to be different. Right, I want to come there. That's medical. Maybe have to be careful of that. And I can't read the rest of the message.
No.
This is the problem. How do we get the rest of the message up, Steve?
What do you mean?
Thank you.
No.
Well, if it's a long message, we only get part of it.
Can you not click on it? Is it not show more or something like that? Or?
No, it's not like it.
No.
Normally it does, don't it? It normally shows you the full message, but it's not.
I can't seem to get the whole message. So just keep them short, guys, because if they're longer, we won't be able to just see them.
Things are moving so quick, because I can obviously read it for you, but I've literally got about 20 seconds before I lose it as well.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's fine. Right, let's go there. Melanie Davis, did my big nanny remember me? She had Alzheimer's. Right, let's see if we can get something here. Big nanny, what was her name?
You know,
Melanie. I'm going to write you down, Melanie, because we will forget.
Melanie Davis.
Melanie Davis. We're going to see if we can get Big Nanny come through. Are you there, or can the spirits give us some information? Oh. She's lovely, actually.
She used to say things as they were.
Yeah, she's quite direct.
Yeah.
She wants to call everybody dear and love. Wants to talk about the old days.
Quite a strong personality with her. She's coming in with her blue card again.
Oh, big thick wobbly one it is as well. Toes. Did she have problems with her feet? Was there something? Did you keep her feet warm? Did she get cold toes? You know those crochet blankets you get?
Yeah.
She like where all the squares are stitched together. She shows me something like that. Did she have one of those over her lap? And she talks about being in the home. So I take it this is a nursing home she's showing me, China. Because that's what not China. Melanie. See? No good for me. Useless. Okay, Melanie. Yeah, she keeps showing me she keeps showing me cold feet. I've got slippers on and things she shows me as well. And did you brush her hair?
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Right.
Somebody was brushing her hair.
She's aware that she's got really soft hair.
Yeah.
Really soft hair, she shows me. And the other thing is, the other thing she shows me is, I don't know whether she had a stroke or something down her face, but it's like you used to wipe her mouth with a hanky, or you used to just wipe her face. I get a feeling of a cloth, but she always knew you were there because she knew the tone of your voice. And I have to say, and although we're not always using the board, she did kind of respond when you were there in some way. And I don't know whether you couldn't go and see her at some point because it was just too painful for you, but I think you then went at the end and then went for the funeral. But she just says, it doesn't matter, love, all is fine. She's totally at peace with all decisions that were made. She's very sweet, actually.
Every time somebody used to leave her as well, they used to kiss her forehead as well. And she knows this.
And she's just got like the hanky sat in her hand. She's just got holding the hanky here looking at me. And she just shows me these really watery eyes. Did she get the watery eye? Because I feel like she used to have a little water of her eye that's coming through there. Let's see if we can get anything else through there.
I don't know why she's talking about the cats as well.
The cats? Did she have lots of cats?
She's talking about cats.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, spirit board. Oh, my great-granddad used to go shopping and I used to feed her and wipe it up. Maybe that says. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, God. Sorry, go again, board. Sorry. Albert. Albert. Don't know who that is. And is Grandad still here? I've got a feeling he might still be alive, actually, because I'm not sure that I pick him up directly at the moment. He may be in the spirit world, but
I was stroking her hand.
She loved that. She did love that. She knew you were there, Melanie. She's lovely. She's a very kind lady, but like you say, she could be quite direct. She keeps showing me apple crumble and ice cream, like this would have been something. Yeah, my great granddad Frank is still alive. Yeah. She keeps showing me like she had quite a sweet tooth, but she had problems with her teeth as well. Your great granddad Frank's not going anywhere. She says he's got problems with his hearing and he doesn't hear.
Now lives with me.
I've got a feeling he's got a problem with his hearing, and he should use his stick or his frame, as she tells me, but I don't think he is. So there's Steve's watching. So I think he was quite he's quite stubborn as well, she tells me. Yeah, she loves chocolate. Yeah, don't we all? Let me see what else I get from her.
Oh, what is that?
What?
Got
This is what happens when the summer comes, all the things come alive. I saw my first bumblebee today.
Did you?
Yeah, flying around. That's the first one I've seen this year. Tootsie. Tootsie? Tootsie, that'd be cat name.
I don't know.
Tootsie. What's that? Tootsie.
Yes, he had problems with his hearing.
And yes, he's very stubborn. She says, I know. It's never any different when I was there. Who's Tootsie, Melanie? It's the Tootsie's just come up. Let's see what else we get. David. Let's take it down to goodbye, because I actually think we could get some more bits from her, just chatting to her normally, because she's quite lovely. Oh, Christine, you saw a bumblebee today. That's lovely. Big bumblebee was. Don't think he's going to get a lot of pollen, because I don't think there's a lot around. We're going to move the board to one side.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just put that back with that. But love to you, Melanie, from your great nanny. She's lovely. She's very much about wants to be acknowledged and letting you know where she is. Right, what was that one? Emma Louise is my mum that sent me 11.
All the time.
Yeah, 11.
It's everywhere.
Let's have a look. Emma Louise, this is for. Yeah, I have a very strong feeling that Mum does keep sending you numbers. 2 and 4 also keeps coming up. And I've got a feeling that's going to be something that will resonate for you. She's a very peaceful lady, actually. And I don't know quite why she shows me delay in health. But I don't know whether it feels like something wasn't picked up straight away or something wasn't, you know, I feel like there's this feeling that she just simply fought and then just in the end she just couldn't do it. But I feel that there was a real feeling with her. Are we still broadcasting, Steve? Yeah?
Yeah, looks okay.
Okay, just that you're stuck on there and we're stuck on here.
Two
right.
different things.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we are still moving along quite nicely. So really, yeah, she gives me a feeling that numbers are important. She also leaves you feathers, so do look out for the feathers, because she gives me that as well. She gives me a strong feeling of just kind of letting you know that she is there. She sits on your bed, she strokes your hair, she keeps showing me a cheese board. I've got cheeses and grapes. Did she love the cheeses, or was it something she always wanted? Is that the same lady? Oh no, that's another one. Yeah, it just gives me a feeling that she's eating cheese in spirits. I don't quite know what the link with that is, but that's what she's given me. She just wants to say thank you for everything that you did, up to and including her passing. She clearly didn't want to be in hospital when she passed. I do feel that with her, but she does give me an acceptance feeling wherever she passed, because I'm not convinced she actually was in hospital, to be fair. But she does give me a strong feeling. She does show me a huge bunch of roses, and they are just red roses. And there's a cluster of 6 that she wants to show me.
Yes, she does. Feathers.
Yeah. I feel that this is important with the roses as well. So I think there is a link or connection to this coming through. And am I right in saying your dad is still alive? Because I don't feel that she's with a husband or a partner. So I feel dad must still be here.
I'm a cheese addict.
We always ate cheese. She's got a big cheese board up there, like the really expensive ones, the top end Marks and Spencers that you get at Christmas that you look at and it's something like 50 quid and you're like, oh lovely, but I'm not spending that on it. So she just says, I'm just sending you beautiful cheese. She'd always used to give me indigestion, but she is lovely. So love and light to you, Emma. She keeps sending you the numbers. Keep talking to her, darling, because she says, I hear you, but you don't always chat to me. So she's just saying, if you keep talking to me, I hear you, and that would be good for us. Love to you, darling.
Okay.
There?
Through. Okay, I've got Catherine Wilson, and she's saying, who's keeps on waking me up at night time? Okay, Catherine, I'm getting a gentleman around you, okay, and I feel like he probably would have been about 5'8" to 5'10" tall, okay, and I do feel like he would have been quite a slim build towards the end, okay. I do feel like he comes in and he's got whitish hair. Okay.
What's the lady's name?
Catherine Wilson. Okay, I'll just wait till you pop on, just so I can get the connection for you.
Keep going with your message.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, unless this gentleman comes in as well, he would have worn a shirt, okay, I feel like a shirt, and he wore a vest underneath as well, okay. Okay, and he's coming in with trousers as well. I do feel like he would have had breathing difficulties towards the end, and I do feel like he had problems around his lungs and heart area, okay. He's also talking about his blood pressure as well, okay?
Yes.
Thank you. I do feel like he had to check used to have to go to the nurse as well and check his blood pressure as well. And I do feel like tablets. He had lots of tablets, he tells me, but sometimes he used to lay a couple off, okay? Yeah. Okay, can you understand this gentleman, please, Catherine? Because I do feel like he comes in quite strongly for you. I do feel like a grandfatherly...
Yes, my granddad.
Okay, thank you. Okay, because he does talk about the lots of tablets that he used to have to take. Okay. Oh, bless him. He is lovely. He is so, so lovely, okay? And I do feel like he comes in and he wants to give you some comfort as well, okay? Okay. He's telling me as well, and he's pointing his finger and he's saying you're not doing something that you should be doing as well. And he's sort of telling you off. Okay.
Yes, he used to complain about the tablet stuff out loud.
Okay, thank you. But he does come in and he's sitting at the end. He comes and sits on the end of your bed quite a bit, okay? And I do feel like he wants to come in and boost your energies as well, okay? I feel like you do quite a bit for everyone else, but I don't feel like you're doing enough for yourself. And this is what he's telling you off about as well, okay? He's saying take that time out.
Yeah, that's what we hear.
Yeah, okay.
We're on a quite slow delay.
I know we are,
aren't
yeah. He's just coming in and he's saying that you need to take this time out for yourself, okay? I do feel like sometimes you just feel like, oh, drained, okay? But they're just bringing this in. He also comes around another lady quite a bit as well, and he goes and visits her, okay? And I do feel like sometimes she can feel quite low as well, and I do feel back pains with her, okay? And I'm also feeling that sometimes she can be quite lonely. So I don't know if this is Nan or grandmother that he comes around as well quite a bit.
Yes, no energy lately.
Okay, and he also comes in and he's saying that he sits in the chair, okay? So I feel like is it Nan's chair? Okay, and they used to have his special chair. He's saying that he comes in as well. And he's saying that sometimes she has an afternoon kip as well.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Ditto.
About 4 o'clock, he's saying that sometimes she likes to sit there and likes to have a little snooze, okay? So he's coming in and he's visiting quite a bit. He's also shown me a little dog, okay? I'm not very good with dog breeds, but he's just coming in and showing me a dog next to him as well. Okay. I don't know why he's showing me a child as well. And he's also saying that if they see him as well, okay?
Yes, sounds like my mother, laugh out loud.
Okay. But he's also coming in, he's seeing a little boy as well. I don't know who the little boy is as well, but he's coming in and seeing a little boy. Okay. I want to give you April as well. Oh, it's well delayed.
Yeah.
But he's also coming in and he's giving me April as well, okay? I also want to say happy birthday around June time as well, okay? And they're also showing me an anniversary around August time for you as well. I just want to pull out a card for you quickly, if that's okay. 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 Okay, they have been telling me that there has been hostilities around you, okay? And I don't know whether there was a falling out, okay? But I just feel uneasiness. But they're just saying that this horrible energy is on its way out, okay? And I do feel like 2 months around this for you, okay? And I just feel things are going to be easing up for you as well. They're also coming in and bringing you healing as well, okay? So I do feel, like I said, a lowness around you, okay? But I just feel like they're just coming in and they're just bringing in. Okay, thank you. They're just bringing in lots of energy for you and bringing in healing, okay?
Did you see that? Yes, his son's birthday is in June.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just feel really off balance at the moment, okay? And they're also saying that maybe a Reiki session or try meditation as well with you as well. And it might quieten your mind as well. I just feel like night time, I just feel like everything's so busy in your mind and you're thinking about everything all the time that sometimes, you know, you just need to take that step back and just relax as well. So bringing in the meditation, bringing in a bit of Reiki if you know anybody around you. And I think this will really ground you and help you in the next couple of months, okay? I'm going to leave his love with you and I'm just going to say God bless. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Right, I want to come to Laurel King. Laurel, you've just literally popped up. Laurel, please can get the outcome of my old job and is the new one good? Right, let's have a look for you, Laurel, and see what we're picking up here. I feel some dark energies, Laurel, really, about your old job. And I don't know whether you are complaining or in some kind of... Well, one of the cards that's come up is justice for you. So I think that where we are with this tells me, Laurel, that there will be a justice for you. I just feel really that you were given a really bad outcome on your last job. I think, as awful as it sounds, I think they were trying to push you. And I actually feel like I want to say you were bullied in some way. And I don't know whether that is the company or whether that is a person. But I do see that there has been some kind of injustice going on here. And I feel that it would be important for you to push this as far as you can.
Just because it's a bit delayed, just say thank you.
Okay. And I can see that it will be something you're being shown as very strong, but there were 2 decisions that you had to make. Did you or didn't you not take this as far as you could? And I think what I also want to say, you may have felt that you rushed to get a new job because maybe you felt that it was the time, and then you've got a new job and you've now thought, is it the right one? There is a nice job in this and there is time for growth and there is going to be, yes, you're completely right, thank you. And there is going to be a feeling for you that this is a good job. Although again, I feel I want to say you're not 100% sure at this moment in time. You do get a feeling where you're just thinking to yourself, have I made the right decision? Yes, you had to leave your old job, Laurel. It really was not good for you. There was a lot of, it was making you ill, really stressed.
I was assaulted.
Oh, I understand that. And that's why I think that whether you were to take it down a route or let it go, but I think you've taken it down a route. They are clearly lying, Laurel, about the assault, and they are literally saying it didn't happen. I am being asked by Spirit that you are truthful in everything you say, and the truth will come through on this. I am feeling that it's still causing stress for you, but what I want to say on the back of this is that you will get a positive outcome. Somebody else, I have to say, I think somebody else knows about this assault but isn't coming forward or isn't saying anything. But I think that you will certainly get some strength here. Right, we've had the death card come out. That's brilliant. That means the end of. That means the end of one thing.
Thank you so much. I needed this so much. I'm worried because of what happened.
Okay, yeah, it will come to an end, and I think that you will be called in for a meeting, and I think it will come. Judgment card has also come out for you. This means that the hierarchy of the spirit world are calling judgment on this. They're pulling rank. The proper outcome will come. And in actual fact, I think you really liked your job. I think actually if you could have got on with the job in itself, it was fine. You've been there a while, you enjoyed it. But I think because of the assault, because of the lack of support that you actually received from work colleagues and hierarchy in the company, I think you actually felt that you had no choice at that point but to leave. And I think that made you really sad, because it suddenly made you realise that you weren't an appreciated member of work in the way you should have been. And once I think you decided to take it to a tribunal, or you meant to take it official, they didn't like it. And on the back of that, that then left you, as it shows here, the hanged man. So it gives you a feeling that you have been just kind of, have I made the right decision? Totally. And you must keep pushing as far as you can with this, because if you don't, you'll regret it. So this has to go, the old job, as far as you can take it. And you need to shout as loud as you can to make sure that you are being heard. Because if you don't, my lovely, I think you'll always worry about what you should and shouldn't have done. The new job, however, progresses slowly, but progresses positively, okay? There is time for you to grow here, but you're very cautious. I think it's almost like you're holding yourself back a little bit because you don't want to, you know, it's like I almost don't want to let myself get into the job in case it goes wrong again and I've got to pull myself out. I feel I want to say you've got to completely embrace this job. Very different from your last job, I can see. Completely different. But I do think it is going to give you a much better energy. I do think you are going to be an appreciated member of staff, and I think this is going to be what is totally important for you. So I think that although this other job sometimes is not right, maybe it's too far away, you know, or maybe you just feel that, you know, you've been pushed into another job, it will transpire that you've made the right decision. Give it a couple of months. I want to say even by May, June, you're going to start feeling that you've turned a corner here, and that you're going to be feeling that you are actually making, you know, the strength to go forward here. So definitely to you, my darling, you did make, yeah, they lied about me in our job. I can see that, but it will, the truth will come out. It will, Laurel, absolutely. So keep going. You've made the right decision. Keep your strength up, my darling. Spirit are behind you. And I know that you have many a times thought, is this worth it? Shall I give it up? No, you mustn't. Both are working with vulnerable people. Not a good environment. And I do think it's so political, unfortunately, with everything that's going on. But I do think that keep going. Keep yourself focused. Keep strong. New job will grow. And you will actually love it. By the summer, you won't be looking back. Love and light to you, my darling. Thank you for letting me give you a reading tonight. Thank you.
Okay.
So I was going to say, you've literally made my life move forward. You have no idea. Thank you so much. I'm truly thankful.
Oh, bless. No, that's fine. So just in summary for you there, keep going. Keep pushing for everything you can. This is not really about a financial payment or settlement. It's about getting the facts of what is right. And so I think that you just need to keep focused, because I think it's bearing down on you weight-wise so much. It's just causing so much stress. And I know that you even this weekend thought, oh, it's just not getting anywhere. Keep going with it. You will get the result. Even if it's just an apology and just a written confirmation that it happened, it will make such a big difference, and the new job will be what you want it to be. Allow yourself to grow into the job. Much love, darling.
Okay, I've got this lady with me, okay? I'm just gonna...
I've got a random.
Yeah, I've got a random, okay? And while I was meditating earlier on, she was standing there. So she wants to come in and she wants to find her granddaughter and her daughter, okay? I do feel like this lady would have probably been about 5 foot 5 to 5'6" tall, okay, and I do feel like a slim to medium build with her, okay. As she comes in, she's got lightish hair, and she would have had her hair done at the hairdresser. She was very well made out. She loved to put her lipstick on and make herself look really nice, okay, and I do feel, oh, beautiful smell of perfume around her, and she's showing me Chanel, okay, and also she's given me the name Evie or Evelyn as well with her as well. Evie or Evelyn with this lady, okay? Okay. I do feel like she would have been quite poorly towards the end as well, and I do feel like she had quite a few health issues, okay?
Is it my mum, Debbie?
Okay. And she's showing me problems with her hip as well, okay? And I do feel like she had a problem with her hip and her knee as well, okay? Just on the right-hand side, she's showing me. Okay.
Mine great grandma Celesta.
Can Can you take the name Evie, please, or Evelyn? This lady has given me this strong name.
Elva. E-L-V-A. Celesta.
She hasn't popped up on us yet. She's just waiting until she comes through.
Okay. I do feel like this lady was well made out, okay?
Oh, Elva. Celeste Rincon.
I'm terrible with
names.
names.
Debbie, what was your mum's name? I don't know mum's name. Or does the Evie or Evelyn ring true for you?
My mum is Mary. Evie is my niece.
I don't think that fits, to be honest.
This lady would have worn a necklace as well, and I do feel like she's got a blouse on and she's very smartly dressed, okay? And she comes in with like trousers on as well, okay? I do feel like a necklace. Somebody's got her necklace, she's telling me as well, okay?
My nan is called Evelyn.
My man?
Let's just say nan.
Oh, okay.
My nan is called Evelyn.
I do feel like this lady as well would have had...
My nan. Lots of people think it is. Just keep this as the information.
Okay.
You had this on Friday, didn't you?
I know. I get these randoms and they're like coming in. She's also given me Margaret as well. Margaret. And she also had a little dog that used to sit on the seat next to her as well. So she used to have this chair and she used to have this blanket on this chair. And the dog used to sit on the chair next to her as well. I do feel like her partner, her husband, passed before her as well. So I do feel like sometimes she can feel quite lonely, but she had the dog to talk to and she used to talk to the dog as well. And she said that the dog used to get the best meals, okay? So I feel like, you know, bits of steak and things like chicken, and she used to make sure the dog was well fed all the time. Okay. She's also shown me rings as well, so I feel like she would have worn a couple of rings on her 2 fingers, okay? Okay. My mum had a best friend called Margaret. Can anybody take the description of the lady, please? Because I feel like she's, as I say, she was well made out. She liked to go to the hairdressers and get her hair done. I do feel like her hair was probably to about here. Okay. She comes in with glasses as well. She used to wear glasses, and I do feel like the glasses were for reading, okay?
Daniel Bowler says yes.
Sorry, what was the name?
You said, can anybody take this? And she popped up and said yes.
Okay.
She had a dog, big dog, that Daniel said, Daniel.
I don't feel like the dog was very big. I feel like it's quite a smallish dog. I feel like a terrier or something like this as well. And he used to sit on the seat next to her.
Celeste is saying, my grandma is described as this. Her mum was Elva.
Elva.
E-L-V-A.
Does that feel right, or do you think it's Evelyn?
Evie. She's definitely given me Evie and Evelyn. Definitely, 100%.
Someone's put as her name Beryl.
I had jewellery that was passed down. So
okay.
Ah, she had a gold chain, her dog was... Oh, okay, just keep going with the message because we might not be able to place.
Okay, and as she comes in as well, she's got a gentleman with her and they're holding hands, okay? And I do feel she would have passed probably about in her 70s, okay? And I feel like the gentleman was a little bit younger, okay, than her when he passed. I would have thought probably about 60s when he passed, and I do feel like chest-related issues with him. And he's bringing in chest breathing, so I do feel like the heart area as well, and I do feel like his person would have been quite quickly, okay? And as he comes in, he's come in with quite a slim to medium build as well, and I do feel like he was quite fit, okay, and he liked to move about quite a bit. But I do feel like his blood pressure was quite bad, and there's also his cholesterol as well is telling me. So I do feel tablets with him as well. Okay. I'm just seeing if any... Sorry, as I say, it's
Thanks,
just a
Dottie.
random and I'm just trying to find out where it's coming into. If not, I can let her go and then just come back to her.
Yeah. Yeah, just let her go if not, because I've got one, then we need time. Lovely.
Okay. I'll leave her love with whoever it is, okay?
Yeah, nice that she came in.
Yeah.
I just want to get a quickie in.
As you do.
Story in my life. Always trying to squeeze a quickie in. I want to come to Kerry Louise Mansell. You've put that your friend took his own life recently. Is he okay? Kerry, I'm getting a message that he is okay. There's a lot of problems surrounding his passing. Can you look out for a message for her?
Yeah.
Kerry Louise.
Kerry Louise.
And really what I need to say to you is he'd been depressed for quite a while. I also feel this wasn't the first time that he'd attempted to take his own life. I almost feel like I want to say they didn't believe me and she wasn't listening. So I do feel there was an issue with the female here, and I do feel he was at loggerheads with somebody in his life.
Saying I'm here.
Okay. I also get a feeling that he had other issues in his life, and I don't know, I feel like I want to say he had a addictive personality. I don't know if that's drink, drugs, whatever that ties to, but I feel
Yes,
that
you're right.
But I feel that there is some bigger issues that underline where he was, and I just think he felt his life was down spiralling and he wasn't managing to get where he wanted to be in life, and he'd become very frustrated.
Yes, correct.
Okay. He also tells me that he always knew he wouldn't live a long life. And he said, I was so sad and unhappy here, Kerry. I had to go home. There wasn't anything more that kept me here. I felt that I was frustrated. Yes, I had no money. I had nothing left to live for. And although you loved me and I loved you and we had a good friendship, you know that I had to go. And he says, I hope you forgive me for leaving. I hope you understand why I had to go. I'm happy here. I'm settled. I've come home. I feel relieved not to be burdened with the things that were holding me down here while I was here in life. I love you so much, he says, and I just need you to know that I'm always with you. I know that you keep me in your heart. And he gives me a feeling that you either have... Got to shut the window now.
Freezing.
Yeah, you either have something in your bag or you have a picture of him on your phone, because he says you pull the picture up and look at it and talk to me, and he says I want you to know that I do listen when you pull this up.
I do forgive him.
That's good, because your forgiveness is really important to him. He tells me that his family is split, so I don't know whether that is just generally or because of his passing, but he says there's big issues with my family, and he says you know the truth. And he says, Kerry, you had a feeling that I was going to do something, and you had said to me previously, you're not going to do anything silly, are you? And he was like, no, of course not. But he said it's like you knew in your heart of hearts that really I probably was.
At him a lot.
Yeah. And he just says, I did know this and I am with you, he says, but I finally found my peace. He says, and they can all get on with it down there. He says, the bickering and the arguing, he says, I couldn't be doing with it. I was let down. My heart was broken. I was tired. And for me, he says, it seemed the only option. There were a few people who felt that it was an accident. I can tell you, Kerry, he intended to take his life, and he did intend to die. There is no two ways of putting that. It was not some kind of accident that you could get around from, you know. It's not an accident. It was suicide, and he did it because he felt that was his only option, and that gave him the release. I can tell you he died quite quickly. I can tell you he left his body, moved straight into spirit, and that for him, it was almost like, because he has been swearing a lot while I've been talking to you, but I've been trying to tone it down.
But is he happy now?
He is happy now, Kerry. Yeah, he is. He's found his peace. He's found where he should be. There's no bullshit, as he says. He doesn't have to put with anybody else's troubles and woes. And he says, I'm sorry I left you, sweetheart, but he says, I'm okay now. He says, keep smiling, stay strong. I'm always around, keep chatting to me. He says, and I can get on with my life now where I am. Now he feels he's found his peace. So I hope, Kerry, that's given you a little bit of love there, to let you know that he's okay and that he sends his love and wishes to you. Thank you. And if you want the tattoo, he says, go ahead with it. He's just said to me, if you feel like you want to get the tattoo on his behalf, he says, that's fine by me. Love to you, my darling.
Gosh.
Wow, God, we've done another evening.
I know.
I can't believe an hour and a half just zips past.
Goes so quick. It does,
It really does. By the time we've sat here and we've had a little chat and we've done our readings, I hope you enjoyed the boards. Let us know your thoughts on the boards that we had. We had the Ouija board. Ouija board and the message board, and then we've done some cards, those kinds of things. So, you know, lovely to chat to you again. As we always say, we'll be here again next week, although it is Easter Sunday. So I think we will still be here. If not, we would let you know if we've got family plans or anything, but I think we're here. But lovely to chat and speak to you. Thank you for all your love you give to us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's important to us to have your connections. Again, just to let you know, if you want a reading with lovely Nat, message her through the page. You know, she's immediately comes back. You've got a good response rate. If you want a reading with me, jenniegrayson.com. And then just you scroll down the bottom of the page and there's a little send me a message and it pings straight into my inbox. So lovely, we've done again. Thank you for liking and sharing the page as we always do. At the end when we stop the live recording, there will be a subscribe, so if you just push that button when we come live again next week, it automatically lets you know, gives you a little notification that we're back live on air. Take care, guys. Have a really good week. Love you all. Yeah, have a good evening. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.